Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kwadash, double honor to the apostles, elder bishops, the great millstone, Shalom, mercy and safety to all of the Akim on the highways and byways, preaching the word of sincerity and in truth, and a healthy Shalom to the elect. All right, back with another lesson through the Spirit, Lord willing. It will be edifying. Really quick, wanted to been meditating about the beauty of order. The beauty of order. And why order is so important, why order is so necessary in things growing and in things working out for the better. Order, more so in the ministry. The beauty of order in the ministry. I may title this lesson that. But order in every situation, in and outside of the ministry, is very important. All right, order, man. Order is beautiful, man. When it's done in sincerity, with integrity, covered in righteousness. Order is a beautiful thing, man. Thinking about some of the orders that I've seen as someone who was learning and watching and hearing the apostles give particular orders, things like that, seeing how beneficial it has been, and then coming in to the ministry, the orders that I've seen be handed out, to the body, some personally, they've been very beneficial. And thinking about how Jake don't really like order, and Jake don't like taking orders, right? I know there's a lot of us who in our lives, we've been I speak for myself, and some of the brothers, I'm sure, we've been in positions of leadership, in our lives, before the truth, during the truth, and even now, being the leaders of whatever things that you're into, whatever job or whatever you got going on, knowing that we give the orders, where we are, in particular spaces in our lives. But just knowing that this special opportunity that men have been given through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, to be a part of his ministry, understanding how important the order is, understanding how when you come into this thing, the scriptures say we've entered into men's labors, right? And so, how dare anybody come in and try to, not follow orders, or not, not have the humility on something so special and so sacred to not follow and take the orders out, is beyond me. But we've seen it, we're watching it, we've seen it, it's been going on for a very long time. And so just wanted to harp on the beauty of order and how it's really, really, we have men that are looking over our souls, man, and some things may be said in certain ways, and it might not feel good, and it might not, but, not to say that I personally had to deal with any of that, but, you just respect the order, man, because through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you should know that it's done for your sake. All right, and for the sake of the ministry. So, really quick, I won't be too long-winded. This is just going to be quick. I just have a few scriptures here lined up, and we'll get into it. All right. So let's go first and foremost to, I think the first scripture. Yep, 1 Corinthians 11:2. It says, "Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things, and keep the ordinances as I delivered them to you." Okay? Keep the ordinances as I delivered them to you. Let me get that word, ordinances, really quick. All right? Going to the words, of course, is very important. The pronunciation is paradosis. Paradosis. Okay? It says, the point I wanted to get was the act of giving up. And it says here, a giving over which is done by word of mouth or in writing. Okay, a giving over which is done by word of mouth or in writing, tradition, by instruction, narrative, precept. That's really what I wanted to get. This is good too. Objectively, that which is delivered, the substance of a teaching. Also, there's two of the body of precepts. All right, yeah, that's pretty cool. But I wanted to get a giving over which is done by word of mouth or in writing. All right, tradition, by instruction, narrative, precept. So when you talk about order and you talk about the ordinances, all right, let's go back here. Read it again. "Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things and keep the ordinances," okay? The order, the instruction, as I deliver them to you. All right, so first and foremost, the order is key in anything in life. In your home, your job, your school, whatever you're doing, man, order is key. Keeping your clothes in order in the crib, having a particular order where you set your food, where you set your cans. It's all important. It's all important. Order is key. It's the key to life. Look at really quick sidebar, but look how in disarray this country and this world is, right? Because there's no order. It's absolute chaos. That's why this world is a shit show, because there is no order. All right, that's just a quick point I wanted to make. But verse 3 says, "But I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is the Most High." Okay, so I just wanted to start there in terms of order. Okay, there's order here in the scripture. Okay, there's order. The household is so out of whack because there's no order in the home, right? Because there's no the woman is the head of a lot of households, okay, and it's not set up that way. And we know majority of Jake ain't following Yahweh by Yahweh Shai, right? They don't have the Lord as their head, okay. So the household is completely out of order. And we have the instruction right here. We have the ordinances, okay? We've been given the ordinances, right? When you follow the ordinances, the instruction, and there's so much instruction through the Holy Scriptures, man, on how to govern yourself, on how to just live your life, okay? The scriptures are living water. It's life. Okay, is order in it. All right. So, from the very beginning, the way Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, created the planet Earth with the angels, okay, created everything, there was order in it all. Okay? And you see how beneficial order just how beneficial having order is, okay? But especially in the ministry, okay? Because I want this lesson to pretty much cover, in and out the ministry, but more so the ministry, because I'll be touching on a couple of different points, just as I previously mentioned, on how things are supposed to go in life, in your life, and being open to it. That's another key point. You have to have the humility to receive the instruction. Okay? It's like someone training you in boxing. One of my favorite sports. They have, a lot of boxers have the acumen, a lot of them have the experience, so they can teach you. They can teach you from the experiences, okay? They can teach you how to throw the jab, to line up and get ready for the hook, the uppercut, right? The feints. It's an order to it all. You don't go in the ring swinging haymakers. You're gonna get your head knocked off, right? Some cats do it, and they're successful that way, but very rarely, right? When you in there with skilled fighters. So there's order to everything, man. Okay. So let's keep it moving. We still in Corinthians. Actually, that's the spirit, because all of the scriptures that I have are here in 1 Corinthians, okay? So 1 Corinthians 14, don't want to go here first, 14 and 33, because order is really key, man, all right? 1 Corinthians 14 and 33, it says, "For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints." Okay? So the Most High is not the author of confusion. And what you have out on the planet Earth is absolute confusion. All right? No order. Everything's in disarray. The households are not in order, okay? The men are not in order. The women are not in order. The children are not in order, because nobody's following, the ordinances and the instruction on how Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai set it up. And you notice when you have that order, you do your best to follow that order. You can see there's a lot of perks to your life, to having a peaceful life, a peaceful home. There's always some bullshit with Eve, because they just bugged out. But for the most part, you understand, and we are witnesses to why order is important and how beneficial it is. All right, let's read this again. 1 Corinthians 14 and 33. "For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints." That's right. The Most High is not the author of confusion. The Most High gives a particular order, right? His men do the same. Okay, there's order in the ministry. Okay, there's respect of the elders. Okay, and you get in line, man. You get in line. You don't try to do too much. You know what I'm saying? You respectfully follow the order. All right, and that's really key, man. When you know how when you know that you're entering into men's labors and brothers that have been putting in the work for so many years, you want to approach it with a humble spirit, carefully and with respect. Brother just posted a Instagram reel in the chat, and the lady was going into, finish what you started. Finish what you started, man. It was a dope piece. She was going, I know it's hard, I know it's rough, but finish what you started. And all I could think about was the brothers, was the first and foremost the elder apostles, the bishops, and the brothers under them. I thought immediately about them. I didn't think about myself. I said, man, these brothers have been doing it, man. I know this is a heavy message for me. I'm receiving it, but I'm more thinking about the brothers who've been doing this work for a long time, man. And that's just my spirit. I always think about, that. And I have a high level of respect for the brothers who've been doing it for so long, because we at the end. We at the end. We almost out of here, man. You know, the beloved elders from Connecticut, you know, is ill because the few times that I ran into those brothers, you know, during camp, you know, two of the elders said pretty much the same thing to me. Me being a newer brother, they said, you know, we saluted each other, you know, Yahweh Bashim Arashah, Bashim Kodash, Barakatah. You know, we saluted each other, and both times the elders said, hey, you know, hold on, man, keep fighting. We almost out of here. We at the end. We at the end now. Stay, you know, and you know, that's beautiful, man, because, you know, even to be received by the you know, just the elders and the elder bishops, you know, it's a very comforting thing, but to hear that type of, you know, exhortation, to hear those comforting words from those men, you know, who've been in it for so long, that's the point. You know, these men from the apostles on down have been doing this, man. And it's like, shit, we almost out of here. You know? I don't want to go too left, but I wanted to make that point because, you know, how dare you not keep the order and follow the order? Especially when you know it's solid, especially when you know it's coming from a spiritual place. You know? So yeah, just wanted to make that point. So I'll close out here. Let's go to 1 Corinthians if I could get back here. Nope, let's go here. Salakia. We'll close out here in 14. 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. Alright. We'll close out here. But yeah, the real was really dope, man, and telling, you know, exhorting brothers to finish the fight, finish what you started. And like I said, I immediately you know, I take it to heart, of course, you know, and I apply it. But because I've been in this fight, you know, fighting from the outside, you know what I'm saying, for like 10, 15 years, you know what I'm saying, but you know, more so, you know what, I gotta cut those years down, because I gotta say that once I solely through the Spirit, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, started following strictly the men of GMS from the apostles on down, it's been a solid 6 years, maybe 5, 6, right? So that's kind of, you know, knew that I was an Israelite a long time ago, but fully repented, you know, I would say around that time, fully, right, through the Spirit. So, you know, but man, you know, I'm new to being in the ministry with the brothers on the battlefield, you know, adding and doing what I can, learning, you know. But yeah, man, so we'll close out here. 1 Corinthians 14 and 40, it says, let all things be done decently and in order. Okay? Let all things be done decently and in order. Why? Because it's beneficial. It's beneficial to your life. Okay? You don't ever join anything for any reason and be coming in trying to change up shit and being weird, bro. Like, especially the ministry. There's nothing more important than what we're involved in right now. And we are to oblige to the scriptures first and foremost. All right? But most certainly the order that is sent down from the apostles, okay, the elder bishops, the heads of the camps, the elders, and the brothers under them, man. So and I'm one that can most certainly express that has been very, very beneficial and has been done with absolute love and respect, all right, by brothers who have been laboring, okay? All right, so that's really it, man. The beauty of order in the ministry, in and outside of the ministry. It's a beautiful thing. So, call Lord Yahweh Shem Shah Bashem Kakodash. Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom to the next one.